Hello everyone and welcome to Peel Park, and this is Salford Sport TV. My name is Jonathan Halvorsen, and today we have Salford Women's First versus Leeds Beckett's Second. On the commentary today is Alex Duncan and Charlie Sutton.
Welcome back to Salford Sport TV here, and we've got the Salford Women's First versus Leeds Beckett Second. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this here in Peel Park. It's a rainy day, nothing different there. And Salford looking to bounce back from their defeat last week.
Well, you know, there was signs of positivity in that defeat. They were 3-1 up, which, you know, they struggled for goals last season. Oh, as Leeds Beckett are in, and it's a great save from the Salford keeper as she rushes out. That was brave goalkeeping. What do you think of that, Alex?
Yeah, fantastic start, you know, getting out of the box, off the line really quickly to close the attacker down. And she's done really well. She did really well last week as well. In fact, being awarded the man of the match in that game despite conceding 6. So, looking promising so far.
Yeah, it was a debut man of the match for Ruth there, which is great. As Leeds Beckett have been awarded a free kick here. It'll be an in-swinger, which we'll see Salford try and defend. Last season they were alright at defending set pieces, it was just scoring them. They really struggled, and we'll see how they deal with it here.
Early chance for Leeds Beckett. It's headed straight out over the box to be cleared by Salford.
It's not bad clearance, and it goes out to number 2 for Leeds Beckett, and it's kept in from number 11. And it's a clearance. That was risky there. I thought that was going out.
Close move in the box there, and Leeds Beckett, you know, if they had a striker just pouncing on that ball, could have had a goal out of it.
Where was the run? The striker always got to be in and about the 6-yard box in case things like that happen. And it's poor throw in, and Salford can regroup. Leeds Beckett already applying the pressure on. Early days.
Salford looking to just bring the ball down here and get some possession going. But the Leeds Beckett pressure thus far has been intense.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
pressing.
fantastic move out of midfield here. Can they break away now?
That was great play there. She had time, but it seemed like a forced pass.
That's a lovely
That's
move.
a great ball there, but it's cleared out by Leeds Beckett. Salford now have the ball as they had time, but she goes for the nutmeg, which technically worked, but
Cheeky start.
might just be trying to make a name for herself there.
On this grand stage in Peel Park.
All the fans watching, and T gets the ball there. First introduction of T this game, she loses a ball, but there'll be a lot more to see of her, in my opinion. She was a star player last year. For Salford, she's very technically gifted, got a great shot, great attacker, quick.
Yeah, playing in that vital role there in the centre of the pitch, hopefully looking to dictate play.
Yeah, her and Annie Flanagan, who is now no longer at Salford, she's in New Zealand, but she was a great defender last year, always inverting, going into midfield, making crucial tackles, so it'll be interesting to see how their defence can cope. Great tackle there as she looks to switch the play, and it's intercepted by number 4 for Leeds Beckett, and Leeds have the ball in a comfortable position at the back.
Yeah, neither team having long-standing amount of possession so far, bit bouncy, but I'm sure once Salford are on the ball for a long period of time, they'll get it forward. They've looked lively already, but so have Leeds Beckett, and they come forward here.
And number 13 tries to use her strength to get the ball out of play, but it doesn't work. And Salford remain with possession here. No one seems to, as you said, be keeping the ball very well. It's very ping-pong, but both teams do look dangerous in attack.
And we haven't seen a Salford attack thus far, but Beckett continue to apply the pressure here.
It was more ping pong ball there. She just seemed to head it into nowhere without a clear structure, but they are applying the pressure. They're winning throw-ins high up the pitch, which early game, that is important. Now, it was close last season between these two teams when me, your cameraman Finn Gaynor, and Bix Williams went, wow, it's a brilliant shot.
And it's a fantastic first goal from Leeds Beckett. They've looked lively at the start, applying the pressure to Salford. And a long-range effort from outside the box. Just beats Ruth in goal. Fantastic from Leeds Beckett.
The number 10 hit a brilliant right foot there. Should she have saved it though? Man of the match last game.
Look, we know they conceded 6 last game, Salford, but defensively, you know, you've got to close these people down on the edge of the area. But taking nothing away from Leeds Beckett, it was a fantastic strike, well hit.
Fantastic strike from number 10. She didn't take too long. Went straight in there, and it was a brilliant goal.
Fantastic start for Leeds Beckett. Hope to build on it. Can Salford get a reply here? Leeds Beckett continuing to push forward.
Salford are not looking for a reply at the minute. Leeds Beckett are looking to build on their goal, but it comes out for a corner here. Looks like it'll be an out-swinging corner here for Leeds Beckett. Leeds Beckett with some tall players in the box. And it's a good corner. Reaches their player.
Yeah, found a head, but sailed over the bar. No pressure on Salford's keeper.
No, nicely done corner, but no pressure whatsoever. Salford had it under cover. As I was saying, the game looks very similar to the start of last year when we went to Leeds Beckett. And that's a handball there for Leeds Beckett as Salford get an opportunity to regroup, which is really important for them at the minute.
Yeah, they just need to get the ball on the pitch, I feel. It's all been in and around their own half thus far.
Yeah, an opportunity to regroup is very much needed as they're a bit all over the place with Leeds Beckett, dominating possession and dominating the final third as well. But that's a nice move, and we can see that Salford are really looking for counter-attack football today.
You've got that.
I'm not sure whether they're even looking for it. It's just been forced upon them because of the pressure that's been applied.
That was lovely feet there from the number 10 of Salford as she manages to get the pass up the field. As number 11 from Leeds Beckett makes a run. She uses her strength, and it's gone to Lennis Cup of Salford.
Leeds Beckett retained possession in the midfield here, switched out wide. I mean, they're building forward very well down this right-hand side. A fantastic 1-2 played there. Can they get a ball into the box? No, it's well defended from Salford.
That was brilliant play there from the Leeds Beckett team as they managed to see the through ball in. Well worked, not rushed, but he's out for a goal kick in the end.
Yeah, well defended from Salford. That you could see there was some venom in that attack. Salford have thwarted the chance well.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier with Leeds Beckett last season, it looked a very similar game. They were dominant on possession and Salford were close. It was a very good game, but Leeds Beckett are a sports uni and they have the facilities and they have some brilliant players as well. As Salford are looking to counter-attack again. Lovely flick over number 2, but she clears it out for a corner, which will be the first chance for Salford this game.
Yeah. Not there or thereabouts. Should be your job. I think so, yeah. It was like 4 minutes.
Salford with the chance here from the corner. Put into the box and it's headed just over the bar. First real chance for Salford there.
You know what? That was a brilliant corner. That was a really good corner. My one thing in football, I hate when corners don't beat the first player, but that right over the top, right onto T's head, should she have done better?
I mean, it was a fantastic header if you're speaking in terms of power and the pace that she had on it, but she couldn't quite find the target. Leeds Beckett have given it away. And
T was
Salford
wonderful footwork there.
Salford have it now. Coming into their area. Oh, it's Leeds Beckett well defended. Can they clear their lines though?
It's all over the place as Salford regain possession and pass it back. So far, number 48, the winger, has been very good at tracking back and helping her team defend. And it's an offside as 46 goes in strong there, and it goes to 11 in an offside position. Leeds Beckett played a through ball there, which they attempted to get, but massively overplayed and into Ruth's hands as Salford try and regroup again. But they're playing these long balls, they're not confident playing outside from the back.
No, I think it's clear. I mean, the Leeds Beckett pressure has been immense so far. We're only a couple of minutes in. But playing out from the back probably is a poor idea if you think about it.
Yeah, I think Salford have realised that their high press and what looks so far as their good fitness, they're going to struggle with. So the long ball and the through balls might be the way to go for Salford at the minute, as they have had a chance from it so far with the corner.
And they get the ball back here in the Leeds half. This seems to be the opportunity where, the times where Salford can get an opportunity where Leeds Beckett make a mistake in their own half, and Salford, they need to pounce on that.
It's the right hand side where Salford do seem strong. They're getting the ball down there quite a lot, and the Salford attackers pressing a lot on, mainly winning the ball from high up, just like they do there as number 7 puts a ball into the box, but it goes nowhere and it's out for a throw-in. But yeah, it is that right hand side there where they're creating more chances through Leeds Beckett's unforced errors actually than through passing themselves.
Yeah, I think that's where this game's going to be won and lost. I think if Leeds can just play how they want and dictate the play, it looks like early stages they'll get the result because they look like the stronger side. You know, they're definitely better on the ball, they're definitely better in the press. But Salford have looked dangerous counter-attacking, and winning that ball back high is definitely where they're going to find the success today.
They do look dangerous. They've got very good individuals as they play it down the left-hand side now, with a great chance here. And the ball comes in.
Oh, it's a scramble.
And it's in.
And it's gone in. Unbelievable. I mean, no idea who's not that in because the ball was scrambling in the box.
T.
And it was scored by T as number 8 smashes it into the box. I think it was a shot, but T manages to find a way
Well,
and tap it
questions
in.
will be asked of the Leeds Beckett defence. They're unable to clear their lines, but it's a fantastic reply for Salford to make it 1-1.
It was an awkward one, just as I was saying, the unforced errors through Leeds' defence seemed to be the way to go for Salford.
Oh, and Leeds Beckett got close straight away.
But it just shows you don't have to necessarily dominate possession. Leeds' long balls and Salford's long balls, mind you, have been paying off with a few chances as T drives the ball down the left.
Well, to keep hold of the ball here on that left-hand side, and Salford still have the ball. Doing well, very well. Lovely bit of skill there to keep hold of it.
That was beautiful football there. Salford don't seem to be playing it safe very much. Leeds seem safe ball, but Salford looking to express themselves. Number 14 just took a bit too long there. with a few passes on to the defence.
Ball stagnating at the moment down this left-hand side. Neither team can get a foothold at the moment. It's 1-1. Early stages of the game still, of course, but we'd like to see Salford try and get the ball, keep a bit of possession.
Yeah, you got that, Ella. And again, and again, and again.
Leeds Beckett confident in playing out from the back, it seems. It's brilliant stuff. Salford are applying pressure, and it's paid off here.
They've won it back again. They're confident, but should they be? Because Salford have really been applying pressure on the defence here and won the ball back a lot in those positions. As Ella is down, but Leeds Beckett seem to be playing on. That was weird there, Leeds Beckett not kicking the ball out immediately as Ella Ashkew is down.
Give it a bit.
And Abby Lamb appears to be warming up if the player does go off. She was down her, signalling for a substitution here. Number 12, Abby Lamb, will be coming on in an attacking position for Salford. As number 46 makes a brilliant run as they catch Salford off guard. Plays the ball into the box and it's well defended. But back to Leeds Beckett, who played a brilliant pass. And nobody 70.
Just wide for Leeds Beckett.
That was brilliant play. Salford seemed to be in the head of, they had a player down and they weren't quite thinking because they caught them off guard there with that ball, and it was a brilliant ball.
Well, Leeds Beckett definitely look more dangerous coming forward with the ball. And it's proven here they've had the better chances, you'd say, in this first half.
No, definitely. They have been on top, but it does remain 1-1 at the minute as they play another one of those balls. As number 46 tries to play it in, and Salford have the ball safe, but they don't play it safe. They smash it to the Leeds Beckett defender again. As the ball gets driven out. That was lucky there.
Yeah, again, Salford finding it hard to play out from the back. I think they're finding their success, obviously, playing it long. But Leeds Beckett do have the height and the physicality, it seems, over Salford.
That was, yeah, it seemed like forceful defending there. She had two players to pass it to, but seemed to panic and kick it out instead of what seemed like the obvious choice. Bit of a clash there, but both players are up. As Salford get the ball, and it's driven past one player, but tackled by Leeds Beckett. Strong midfield.
It's a fantastic ball there.
Another
from the Leeds
brilliant
Beckett
ball.
midfield down this left-hand side. It's got to go in, and it has. It's 2-1 for Leeds Beckett. A fantastic pass from the midfield.
It seemed inevitable. Number 46 with another one of those dangerous runs. They keep on exposing the left-hand side for Salford here, and she makes a brilliant run and slots it in the left-hand corner. That was fantastic.
It was a brilliant run and an even better pass, you've got to think, from that midfield position to see that.
It was an amazing pass, and the finish was always going to happen. Number 46 has looked dangerous this game, and she's proved that with that goal. Again, Salford not liking possession here as they kick it straight up to the Leeds Beckett team. Number 46, yet again, really tidy footwork there as she plays it into the midfield.
Leeds Beckett are playing some lovely stuff. Clearly, the more comfortable team on the ball.
They've played into this game, haven't they? They've built confidence, and they were always on top of it, but
They had a fantastic start, didn't they, with that early goal and pressing high, and Leeds Beckett just seemed to be on top.
yeah, they did have a fantastic start, but everything seems to be clicking just that bit more now in the final third of those passes, a bit less scrappy, and it's paid off.
Salford again looking to play this long ball.
Do you have the score for the second? Great touch there by number 46, but she loses the ball to T, gains it back, plays it into the midfield. It's number 31, gets it down to the right-hand side. It's an optimistic ball, but number 11 still wins it with that high work rate that we've seen a lot from Leeds Beckett so far. But it's out for a goal kick.
I know they won.
And in other results today for Salford teams, the Salford men's seconds managed to win, we believe 3-1, but goals from Salford Sport member Harry Chisnell and my good mate Fergal O'Grady as they're getting into the team. The seconds looking very strong this year as they did last year.
It's a fantastic header out.
That was brave defending there.
Salford playing a ball down this right hand side, looking to chase it, but it's not going to get anywhere.
Pressure that team.
T continuing with high pressing. That was brilliant from T there.
Yeah, good pressure from Salford, but again, Leeds Beckett so comfortable on the ball. They're just finding the edge over Salford.
Good save, Alex.
Thank you.
That's a throw in here for number 2 of Leeds Beckett.
Are you alright?
Good sportsmanship there from Leeds Beckett as she apologises for the accidental foul.
Give her an option. Believe it.
They're playing the ball up to Abby, who tries to slip T in. And it's out for another Salford throw in here.
We need to win this goal. There's got to be an option here, girls.
And Salford regain possession high up the pitch. It's been a nice right hand side and awarded a throw in.
It has been that favoured right-hand side so far for Salford, which most chances have been going down as they've got a throw in here. They look to send it in.
Great touch and no pressure from the Leeds Beckett defence. Has she got avenue to shoot? No, she doesn't. It's a fantastic tackle in recovery. And can Leeds Beckett break away here? No, they can't. Brilliant tackle from the midfielder Salford there.
Man on.
It's a great tackle, and the defender there looked comfortable there, but they just send it out back again to Leeds Beckett. Great pressing there as Salford look to make an attack. It's still in the Salford players. And T makes a run down the right, beats her player, sends the ball into the box, but where is an attacker?
That's a fantastic move from Salford.
I'll tell you what, T did a good job to beat a player there in a tight position.
It's a great bit of skill, burst of pace
Gets
in
round
the area, gets around the defender, but no one's there to tap it in.
No one makes that late run into the box that was so desperately needed there. If someone's there, you'd hate to think that would be a miss. But just showing that Salford are far from down and out. Although they have looked uncomfortable this game, they've got some incredible players and will continue to press in the attack.
Well, as I said earlier, it's quite simple, I think, what Salford are doing and what they're trying to do and what they can do. I think the best chances have come when they're winning the ball high up the pitch, putting
What's the
pressure on the
wing?
Leeds Beckett defenders. Now I know they look confident, but
Nice.
people make mistakes, and these Leeds Beckett defenders are capable of making mistakes. And when they do, Salford are there to pounce. And this is where the best chances have come so far.
Exactly, well said, Alex. It's a throw in here for Salford after that long goal kick, which has finally paid off.
Nice. What's the wing?
And Leeds Beckett regained possession after what felt like I was watching a table tennis match there for a minute of back and forth.
And both sides have had chances in this game, but Leeds definitely had the better ones. But Salford, they're doing well in the past 5 to 10 minutes just to stop Leeds Beckett's chances coming in as they were early on. Maybe growing in confidence, do you think?
Yeah, it does look like it. They haven't conceded for a while, and
I know they're down in the game, but they're certainly not out.
no, of course, I think Salford realised that Leeds Beckett have mistakes in them.
100%.
Confidence might be growing, but they just lovely play there.
Nice,
As
man
Abby
on,
Lamb
man on.
picks up the ball,
Nice, Abby.
beats her player, drives up the field on the right, hopefully looking for a pass here. But it was just a misplaced pass straight to the Leeds Beckett defender there. It was a good run, but
She did really well down this right hand side to beat her, get past her.
just nothing in the final third there, not the ball she needed.
Looked positive so far though. Salford are coming into this game more.
No, massively. They just need to keep the confidence, tighten up in defence. Another goal for Leeds Beckett would not be what they need, but up front, they're looking more positive. Salford pick up the ball there, and it's forced passes. She looked like she threw up her hands there, blaming the winger, but it was an overplayed pass. I don't think Dan James could have got to that.
No, and as fast as Abby probably is, don't think she is quite the level of Dan James in terms of speed. But Salford have a chance on the edge of the area, but that shot is just dragged over the bar.
She had a lot of time as the Leeds defenders backed off, let her take the shot. They knew she was going to take it, and it was the right decision from them. It was a risk, but way over the bar.
She's pulled out her best driver impression and absolutely whacked that one over the bar. It's unfortunate because Salford, again, coming into the game,
Yeah,
a lot more.
A lot more attacking chances. As another one comes here through mistake from the goalkeeper, as Salford charge into the box, and it's cleared by the Leeds Beckett defender.
I wonder, I mean, Leeds Beckett seems to change the way now they're playing out from the back. They decided to let the defender take the goal kick. Obviously ended in a Salford chance, but early on in the game they were playing out from the back. I mean, they did lose the ball a couple of times, so maybe their confidence has just dwindled a little bit as Salford are growing into this game.
As just again there, they lose the ball from a poor touch of the Leeds defenders, maybe losing confidence here. Great pressing there, and he was given as a foul. I'm not sure about that. What do you think about that? Was that a foul?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It just felt to me like a 50-50, but the referee sees otherwise and gives the Leeds Beckett foul.
I think it was a soft foul. She went in, won the ball, took
Yeah,
the player out as well.
There's no
but
doubt it was physical, and she definitely did make contact with the player. But winning the ball is what matters, isn't it?
this is where we wish we had our cameraman's insight. Finn Gaynor, who is a referee. We don't mention it much, but he is, so we always love to hear his insight on fouls in games. Shout out to Finn Gaynor from the Wirral. The Leeds Beckett goalkeeper there looking more and more uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, they've stopped playing this out from the back, which I'm unsure as to why, because I know they did concede a few chances, but they were looking confident earlier on in this game, in possession.
It's always risky to play out from the back, but in my opinion, when they did, they were on top of it. They were getting more chances, although they conceded a few.
Yeah, they just keep turning over possession quite easily, and Salford here.
He uses her strength to beat number 15 as she drives in, and it's a brilliant goal, using her right foot to just poke it in to the bottom right corner. That was wonderful.
Oh, I mean, the pace to beat the two defenders. And it's a fantastic finish. With the close control with that ball, it's unbelievable from T. And Salford have an equaliser. And you say it's been coming.
It has. Recently, they have been knocking on the door, which surprised me. If you asked me that 10 minutes ago, I'd think the goal would be for the other team, but fantastic from T. No one was getting past to that, and the finish, the goalkeeper was never saving that. That was brilliant. I thought it was a good play from T.
Great run.
Defenders have been a bit shaky though.
We have insight from a Leeds Beckett player who's decided to talk to one of the commentators and say it was a Beckett error at the back. Is there some infighting within this Leeds Beckett team?
And the player's been stopped here. All the Leeds Beckett players, bar number 46, who's just here chatting with us over there with an apparent back injury. Great to have insight.
No, we do appreciate number 46's insight. It's great to have a source, and she is actually holding her back as well.
One of our players, last year, I think she's going to come on the right next half. Last year you lot said that she was a Fiat compared to a Ferrari. So Dave says something when she comes on the right.
Let me know if it's over, it comes on, I'll say it.
That would have been me and you.
I would have been on cams that game.
No, that would have been me and Bix, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would have been on cams. Yeah.
Definitely big.
We'll get Bix down, don't worry.
What did he say?
Fiat compared to a Ferrari. Can we give her an interview after the game?
At least Beckett get the game underway after what seems to be like a chat forever with the number 46 of Leeds Beckett. They have the ball once again.
And now they're playing the long ball
Yeah,
into the Gobby 46, who gives it away.
It seems like Salford have definitely grown into this game more, and the confidence is there. T up front leading the charge. Fantastic goal scored, and Leeds Beckett taking a hit, and it's 2-2.
And Salford seem more in control now. As Leeds Beckett, as you said, Alex, definitely changed their style of play here. Just want to give a shout out to the city of Leeds, by the way. You know, birthplace of me. So.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, always representing Leeds. Although, obviously, a Salford fan in this game.
I was going to say, there's no bias on commentary here, is there?
No. Leeds Beckett's football ground, actually, same sports complexion as to where I played table tennis for Leeds and Bradford. So shout out to that.
And as a true Mancunian, I am 100% Team Salford, unlike some commentary members who are 99% Team Salford.
Small bit of love for Leeds in me, which means I'm more unbiased.
Well, if they keep playing this way, my love for Leeds is growing because they're playing some lovely stuff. I know it's 2-2, but it's clear that they are the better side on the ball. Salford's fight, Salford's grit in that final third, winning the ball back.
Number 12 picking up the ball here, and Salford win it back.
Especially with T up front and her pace.
They look to counter-attack through T now, who gets the ball
again down this right-hand side.
Who's in the box?
He's looking to not beat number 4 as she plays it into the box instead, and it falls out. And it's over.
And that ball has ended up in the River Irwell.
That's in the fortress now. We're going to have to get some. Jonathan, get on your way. The ball. Our Jonathan is dressed way too smart to pick up that ball.
Again, more signs of positivity for Salford down this right-hand side.
As you said, you were from Manchester, Alex. As you're a new commentator to Salford, let's get to know you a bit. So, your first year here, right?
Yeah, it's my first year. It's my second game. I did the women's netball last week.
Of course.
It was fun to explore a new sport, being a football man myself. But yeah, first year, very nice to be here. It's enjoyable commentating.
Are you finding sunny Salford?
Sunny Salford. Well, I'm very used to it. I'm from Manchester myself, so.
Yeah. Are you in Peel Park?
No, living at home. Still annoying the parents.
Okay.
Thankfully, but they're happy to see me get out of the house, get some fresh air, and watch some fantastic women's football.
No, of course, it is what you want. And Salford played the ball up,
That is a
and it seems like she's
fantastic pass.
onside. And she takes a shot.
Unlucky.
Did she have more time?
Yeah, it was a fantastic pass from this right-hand side in. And as she's driving towards goal, it did look like she was leaning back a bit, which can cause the ball to go over the bar. And it's a shame because Salford have had 3 or 4 good chances now to get in the lead.
Yeah, the decision making, I don't think was bad. I think the shot was on. T was in the middle, but
I think the shot was the right idea.
Overthinking it.
It was just poorly taken, I think.
Yeah,
and it is a shame because Salford are coming into this game now.
Not the worst hit, slightly over hit, unfortunately, but it shows Salford looking a lot more promising this game.
And again, Leeds Beckett looking shaky, I think, at the back here, trying to play out from the back. Maybe that is why they switched to playing it long for the past 10 minutes, because Salford do keep winning this ball high up and in midfield, as they do again here.
So give the ball away, shades of the first 20 minutes there, as they're driving down the right. Leeds Beckett, and it's out for the throw in there. The safe thing to do, not overcomplicating
support
it.
From the 3 or 4 Salford fans on the far side of the pitch.
The Salford ultras here in getting a bit over the top in such a intense rivalry.
They've got to calm down. We don't want these scenes at a football game.
No, it's disgusting to see people get so rowdy in our beautiful sport, but War of the Roses, there's always a rivalry there. And T. Oh, T tackled there.
It's so unfortunate. It's a fantastic save in the keeper as she comes out. But Salford are on top now. The goal coming back from 2-1 down. They're now on top of this game.
T putting pressure on the defence there as she won the ball. It was a hard finish to make as she ended up really, really close to the goalkeeper. But it was great pressing there. Won Salford a chance. And as you say, surprisingly to me, they're looking massively on top now.
The momentum seems to have shifted. I think a couple of these heads have dropped and they're losing possession easier now.
They look much more comfortable on the ball this half, and it's a brilliant tackle there. That's the work rate that we want to see for Salford.
So I think that's where they're winning this game. Their work rate and their fight. They were down.
Man on.
But Salford are dogged in this fight.
Number
That ball surely strikes the hand of the Leeds Beckett player, not given by the referee. Offside given instead.
The offside was given. I feel like he knew the mistake was made, had to make up for it.
Had to give something in the way of Salford, perhaps.
And I wonder what Gaynor would have thought of that decision as a referee. And it does just seem like, as this half is coming to an end soon, it looks like the roles have reversed from the first 20 minutes. Salford team, the more attacking team, more comfortable team on the ball, when at first Leeds seemed to be oozing structure and quality with the team.
What's that wing?
Number 11 there for Leeds, hits the ball in, but it looks like the Salford defence can just, out. Didn't even need to use her strength for it. A slightly overplayed pass there. Alex, I believe you will be joining us after this for the men's first. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to more football. Hopefully, a Salford win after this one. Hopefully. But yeah, no, the men's first. I'm really excited for that. It's a shame I'm not on the pitch. Injuries could have gone pro.
What happened to the injury there?
Oh well, I don't like to mention it, but ACL injury on the knee. We were lining up for a top Sunday League career.
Oh.
But dampers were put on it.
Looking at you now, you could have been a star for our five-a-side team, Stone, but just seems like it wasn't meant to be.
No, once we're fit and once we're ready, I hope to be back on the pitch and not just on the sidelines commentating, because it's a beautiful game. It's football.
That's what we want to hear. There are January trials for the men's team. Do you reckon that's something you could make?
Well, we'll have to see the quality and how good they are later on. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Was captain, however, of my local team, and we won the double.
Not bad.
Went invincible.
But also, it's not just the men's first. We've got the seconds, where obviously the quality there is worse, clearly, as Harry Chisnell plays for them. And
a bit of infighting here with the Salford lot.
We've got the thirds, which are brilliant because Jonathan plays for them. And we got the fourths, who are also brilliant because my favourite player, Alex White, plays for them. He's a beautiful man, beautiful hair, and...
Well, if they made a fifths, maybe I'd give it a go. No, look, we'll say my football career is... I say football career, Sunday League career is on hold at the minute, but I do hope to get back out there.
My football career is also not thriving, as I'm just not very good. And that's okay. And it's a handball there for the Salford players, Leeds Beckett. Have a free kick here, and it'll be interesting to see, do they play it short? Or are they going to
looks like
it up?
They get bodies forward, try and physically dominate Salford.
Which is
the second half comes to close.
Yeah, they do hit it up, which looks like it might go to nothing, which is weird. And it doesn't. It goes out for a corner, but the structure change here for Leeds is confusing me, as playing out from the back worked and seemed to really stun Leeds.
It works, but if you have a look, Salford have scored 2 from it, because pouncing on these Leeds mistakes and counter-attacking, it seems to be where Salford are at their best. And quite frankly, Leeds have obviously recognised that, because they're not stupid, and this group of players are clearly talented. And Leeds do have a corner here.
And it's not a bad corner, as it...
An effort just put wide for Leeds.
I thought it wasn't going to be the first player there, but the Leeds Beckett player runs in, wins the ball, manages to get a shot off, but it does go to nothing. And for the men's first game that you'll be covering later, we are joined by a Salford Sport debut, Sean Michael, who is, some would say, a football expert, some would say a genius, and it's great to have him on Salford Sport. It's a big money signing. That's all our budget. We're now recording on Finn's phone because we spent all our money on Sean Michael, but that's fine because...
I thought I was most of the budget, to be honest.
Oh, Alex Duncan and Sean Michael, they're the two big ones.
Dream team, eh?
Salford playing the ball tidy there, but they just lose it to the number 12 of Leeds Beckett, who plays another long ball, which leads to nothing, and back to Ruth in net. And Ruth as well has looked a lot more comfortable with her feet there. Just as the ball comes out to number 17, just wide.
Again, another Leeds chance.
That was
just
a great
wide
shot there on her right foot. Far from the keeper, she did not have that covered.
You've got to think Leeds will be ruining their missed chances at this stage of the game.
Brilliant touch and play there by Salford as they look to hoof it up, which doesn't work. Back in possession for Leeds Beckett. Handball not given, as it shouldn't have. And Salford retrieve possession as they look to play the ball up through number 7 here, who makes a run.
Physical battle.
And it's out for a throw in.
Down the Salford right hand side.
For Leeds
A few of
Beckett.
those so far.
There's one behind you, Em.
Number 10 with a touch with her head and straight into Ruth. Interesting bounce there from the touch as Salford look to make a counter-attack here through T, who's using her pace to beat her player, puts the ball in the box. It's an awkward bounce and it's out for a corner. That was great there.
I mean, she's definitely the focal point of the Salford attack. It's been fantastic, her electrifying pace so far.
It was brilliant. There wasn't really anyone in the box, so to win a corner was
No,
probably
it's-
best out of the outcome.
Again, I think it is because she is here, there and everywhere, you know. Getting the ball on the right hand side, crossing it in, getting it on the left, crossing it in, and I think she wants to be the one in the box. There's no one else to create the chances, it seems.
It's another good corner.
That's a
Onto T's
fantastic
head.
header from T,
Nice.
just wide, and that is the end of the first half. Salford, after a shaky start, found their way back into the game, and it is 2-2.
It's half time here at Peel Park. It's 2-2. The away side started really well. They got a long shot in early in the half. But Salford, they bounced back. They got a beautiful flick on goal. And later in the game, Leeds, they were quite dominant in the start, I thought, and they got another goal, 2-1. But later in the half, I would say Salford really helped themselves into the game and made it 2-2. It's a really exciting game, back and forth. And we're in for a really exciting second half as well. So over to you, Charlie Sutton.
And we are back here at Peel Park for the second half of Salford Ladies First versus Leeds Beckett Ladies Seconds. Thank you for that, Jonathan, the best dressed man in Salford sport. Oh, a lovely little flick there, Alex. And Leeds Beckett are played in. And Ruth plays it out to the number 18 who takes a shot. And it's an active start of the game.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's been a fast start from Leeds Beckett. They've clearly had words at half-time about the slowness of the end of that second half because they've come out firing here. Salford do have, however, a player down, injured. Yet another one in this game.
And
It's a shame to see it go off.
the physios are coming onto the pitch to try and sort it out. It's a shame that the physio is not Keenan O'Connor, because then she would be mended straight away. That was a little joke for the audience there.
Physio bias, clearly.
Interesting joke to make.
And it looks like Salford are calling for a sub here after an early injury in the second half. You know, that's heartbreaking. Just got onto the pitch, ready for the second half. And straight off, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it's not what you want to see, is it? But both teams have had injuries, and maybe it's just, you know, we're at the start of the season still. The surface and the rain conditions aren't quite the best, so injuries are bound to happen. But you know, it's never nice to see, is it?
No, of course, especially early on in the season. But you know, Alex, player limping off, hurt their leg. Does that remind you of something?
Yeah, you didn't have to remind me, but it does indeed.
You know, we saw you kicking the ball at half time, and you're looking back there. So
I'm
it's
on my
all
way.
right.
I'm on my way. Not sure I'd be able to physically compete, especially with this Leeds Beckett team.
No, exactly. They've been strong, but it's still 2-2, and Salford sends a ball up, which looked like it wasn't really going anywhere. Poor defending there from Leeds Beckett, as there's a bit of a mess, as number 11 looks to try and be slipped in, but it's a great tackle there.
Fantastic challenge.
That was a tough tackle there. And number 11 does get the ball, and she takes a shot on her left foot. And it just trickles out
wide.
there. Great touch there, great little move, but it is just wide, unfortunately. It's a poor touch there by Leeds Beckett as Salford pick up the ball. And are looking to drive, but Leeds Beckett win it back. They play the ball up the left-hand side. And managed to get out of a very tight situation there. But Salford, that's tough tackling there as they win the ball back, looking to make an impact, this number 15 who's just been subbed on. But Leeds win it back, a bit more ping pong, not clear team have been on top, but it's only the start.
Yeah.
Number 15, looked to be sipped in, but it's safe hands by the Leeds Beckett goalkeeper. It was a slightly overflowed pass.
You're the one editing it. You should.
Again, the professionalism that is university sports. We only have numbers. We have the names of the players, but not matched with the numbers. So apologies to anyone watching who just hears number 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's the start of the season though. There's a lot of new players. We'll get to know them, and a few games in, it will be.
Tell you who someone is. We do know is this Leeds Beckett, number 46. We're well aware of her.
Yeah, we are.
Her conversations during that first half. I'm sure she'll miss us.
I'm sure she
down the
will.
left-hand side.
It was funny to get an insight there. We heard about the back injury through
Yeah,
her.
pre-existing back injury, clearly, of the Leeds Beckett player who went off injured.
Lovely link up by Salford here.
Fantastic move.
Brilliant from number 11. She tries to play it in, and it's unfortunately back to Leeds. But as number 46, as we were talking about, picks up the ball here. She might have to have an interview after the game. That would be a bit of comedy there.
Oh shit.
Leeds Beckett look to attack here as the defenders just leave off the players, and it's a brilliant 1-2, and she just shot too early. Look
Yeah,
at
I mean,
11.
a very big wasted chance from Leeds because that 1-2 was brilliant to take the defender completely out of the game. But Leeds Beckett number 11 just lost us at the shot. I think perhaps seeing the name in headlights, you know, bloody nose being in the box, really easy chance goes awry there for Leeds. It's a shame for them, but good for Salford.
No, of course, it was great link up. Obviously brilliant. Played a nice pass. She was in. I think just seemed to panic there. A lack of decision making. The Salford defenders backed off her. She was in one-on-one, but straight to the goalkeeper. Very lucky for Salford there. They'll be counting their luck. It's cleared out for a throw in here to Leeds Beckett. Leeds Beckett looking to attack again. As they slip in the attacker, a low shimmy and it's straight into Ruth's hands.
Safe hands there from Ruth.
Never getting past her. Another long ball from the goalkeeper there. Straight into the Leeds Beckett midfield. It's a big kick from Abby. But didn't seem to danger the Leeds Beckett defence at all, and it's out for a Salford throw. Leeds Beckett looking to counter-attack, and it looked like the wrong ball was played there as number 17 was on her own while it seemed to be a packed left side, and she seemed open on the right.
Yeah, well, I don't know what they've been speaking about at half-time, but Leeds Beckett have come out the second half clearly righting the wrongs of the end of the first, because they come out with fire and with passion.
Yeah, they seem very organised, almost like the start of last half as well.
Yeah, I think maybe the game just got away from them a bit, you know, perhaps when they were up, they got over too confident.
Yeah, potentially. I must say, for any Salford Sport TV fans, if you want to see any of the other games, we've got the Salford Sport TV show coming out tomorrow. on Keys TV, which we are really excited for. We'll show all the other games. The men's basketball, which is being shown by Sevi, and the football and plenty more, which will be hosted by Bix Williams.
It's our own little match of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great little project. Thank you to Keys for sorting us out with that. And while we're giving out promotion, a Salford Sport TV member, Tom Turner, and his band Icarus have got a gig tomorrow night. But never mind the gig, as Salford play it down the pitch, and it's a Leeds Beckett throw. But shout out to Tom Turner, that'll be great.
I'm interested, what type of music does this band play?
He's indie music.
Indie music.
Yeah, it's really good, to be fair, although I would like to slander my friend. It's beautiful. I love his new song, Rabbit in the Headlights. Give it a listen, Alex. You might like it. All the boys are going to be there tomorrow. Don't know whether it's but Salford have the ball outside the box.
Winning the ball back high again is Salford.
The number 9 takes a shot, and it's deflected for a corner. Now that would have been embarrassing if there was a goal while I was speaking about Icarus's concert. Ball's played in there, but this doesn't beat the first player, which is not the story of Salford's other corners. And Leeds Beckett are looking to counter after that poor corner. Which is defended poorly by Salford.
Some great will from the Leeds Beckett forward here.
So number 59 does get caught up for pace, but wins a corner. You know, Salford, they do not win a corner. Actually, it's a goal kick, but Salford have impressed me so far with their corners, but that one wasn't. It allowed Leeds to get the counter-attack.
What? Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, and number 11 looks to run, and she does, and she gets the ball off 52 there, who seemed a little bit too comfortable in defence. But it's safe hands there by the goalkeeper. Great turn by 15 here for Salford. Since she's came on, she's looked to have a lot of talent technically. The ball is out on the right. She beats a player looking to put a cross in, and it's rolled, and it's struck. It's still in play for Salford. Salford still have the ball here, but not in a dangerous position as they play it out. And the ball is awarded to Leeds Beckett for a throw-in. I believe the throw-in is being retaken there.
Foul throw, amateur level stuff.
Brutal, Alex.
Hey, you've got to be honest.
No, you know, at the end of the day, we are down here at a university side, so mistakes do happen. And now that was a good throw.
That was a javelin of a throw. Leeds Beckett to attack here, looks well defended from Salford.
Reminded me of
Fantastic physical battle in that midfield there.
Reminded me of a prime Rory Delap there, that second throw. And the free kick's awarded here. And I assume that's to...
This referee clearly just doesn't like the physicality of Salford.
No, I think I remember him from last year. He didn't like a challenge, did he? A 50-50 is always going to be given as a foul from this referee. He's stern, he has it his way. And the players have respected that, there's not been much argument. Looks like it's going to be a hoof ball here. If only Leeds Beckett had Finley. The ball is played in, and it's a great run. And it's straight into Ruth's hands. That was a brilliant ball played there from the free kick, I must say.
Yeah, had a lot of pace on it. Leeds Beckett in the second half.
Very
A bit more
awkward ball.
control.
As it was an unlucky bounce there for the Leeds Beckett player. She just couldn't find herself in, but well defended from Salford. Number 11 makes a great run here. She's on one-on-one. Oh, and she just looks to get under the
Fantastic
goalkeeper.
save from Leeds Beckett. Oh, it's gone in! And it's a fantastic strike from outside the area, and Salford have their goal.
That was fantastic. I was looking down to appreciate the save, and it was a brilliant finish there from outside the box. That was fantastic. It was,
Brilliant strike, and Salford on top now.
it was a great run from number 11 there, really good. Looks to slot it in. Unfortunately couldn't make it, but they played to the whistle. And what a finish it was.
Somewhat against the run of play, you'd think now Salford are on top in this game.
Yeah, from the second half, if I was a betting man, which I had to delete Bet365 because I lost some money. But
Some money?
no, only a tenner, which I was gonna bet on.
Only a tenner, is that all you've lost?
Yeah, I was gonna bet on Bolivia to win.
Lucky
and I would've won
numbers.
about £100. But it's a great run here from Leeds Beckett, and she beats her player and looks to put it in the box. But Ruth,
Tell you what is on my Bet365, and it's Ruth being an absolute wall in that net.
that was
Unbelievable.
fantastic. She knew she couldn't shoot. She was gonna play the pass, and she completely stopped that pass from being made. Although it was a brilliant run on the left-hand side from Leeds Beckett, she stops that really well. But no, you are right. Leeds Beckett have seemed to be on top for most of this game as they appear here, as they're looking to put the ball into the box, but it's well defended there from Salford. Look, most of the Salford players here, except from Abby, are all in their final third. You know, I think they know they're lucky to get this lead and really
Yeah,
want to keep it.
defending low now, Salford. Leeds applying the pressure that we've seen from them all game. And
They play it safe there by kicking it out, which we haven't seen a lot of this game. I like that. A lot of Leeds players could have pressed onto that and chose a safe option, which is to go for the corner. It's an in-swinger here. It's not a bad corner, but it's defended well by Salford. Salford win a throw-in, great pressure there, so they can try and reshape. But they take the throw-in quickly, which did need to be done, as number 17 now drives up the field. And it's out for a throw-in for Leeds Beckett. You know, I feel like, because they're winning, they should have taken a bit more time with that throw-in. Played it safe, let the players regroup a bit. But maybe they want that second goal, which I love that. I love the passion. Oh, and it's a mistake there from number 13 as Leeds Beckett put the ball in, and it's Ruth with safe hands again.
I think what Salford need to do is really slow this game down. Leeds Beckett have had the majority of the ball throughout this second half.
As they pick up the ball again for a throw-in for number 13 with a long throw-in. And we are just hearing now, confirming that the second result for Salford men's was 3-1, with Fergal O'Grady scoring 2 goals and Harry Chisnell getting 1. Oh, and it's brilliant run there from Emily as she beats 2 players and just loses a ball for a corner. That was incredible footwork there. That's what we want to see more of from Salford, direct attacking. That was fantastic. Salford ready to put in a corner here. It's in deep. Oh, and it was ready to be hit. And it's back out to the Salford player on the edge of the box. And it's back out in the middle here. Salford still have the ball, but that was a great corner. It looked like someone's head could get onto it.
Yeah, another dangerous moment of Salford. Oh, they just kicked it out.
That was
unnecessarily here. They do need to slow the game down, I feel. You don't want to make unnecessary mistakes.
like that, which was panicking from number 4. Salford had the ball. They had time, but not quite what you want there. As Leeds Beckett are making the run down the field. It's a 3v1 at times. Oh, and it's a great save from Ruth. That was brilliant. She had a player to her right, which we really should have passed to. I mean, it could have been a 1v2. A 2v1, might I say. But that was really good play from Leeds Beckett. Just as Salford looked like they could have got 2 up from that well taken corner. This is a close contest, as we've seen all game. And it's out to the Salford number 11. That was brilliant there. From what looked like the fullback, but there's a foul.
Physical challenge. The referee doesn't like giving against Salford yet again. Complaints from Salford midfield.
Yeah, I think they started to get a bit frustrated at the referee. You know, when you're 1 down, you do want to kind of go in and be a bit physical, show you there, but this referee's not having that. He wants a game of basketball, no physicality. As Granit Xhaka says, it's not ballet. These players are here to play football, but the referee, he's here for another sport. And Leeds Beckett here do have a corner, which have looked dangerous most of the game. And it's in the box. They was looking for a flick on.
Can Salford counter-attack here? No, they cannot.
They
And Leeds
can't.
Beckett have it. Get on the edge of the area, put in. Cleared away from Salford.
Number 7 with a poor ball in, yet again with the final thirds. Not been too successful, but she does still have the ball. And she dances with her feet and plays a brilliant ball, but it's offside. It was always offside. Maybe
It was
my
offside last week.
maybe my glasses prescriptions weren't strong enough, because at first I thought it was a fantastic ball, but just didn't quite.
Clear as day, the referee got that one right.
He did. I'd love to hear Finn Gaynor's insight from that. He is our beautiful cameraman for today. I just want to give him a shout out because, you know, it's a tough job on camera and you don't get as much credit as you potentially should on a cold day like this. But he's here doing the work for the love of Salford Sport TV. As Leeds Beckett make a run and he's not calling offside. They put the ball in and he's out for a corner. More dangerous down this left-hand side this time.
Colin, should it be like this? So I can't see a fucking thing.
No, ISO's gone down. There you go.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, that's way too dark.
And Leeds Beckett have been looking very
that's a lot better.
dangerous
That's a lot better.
through this left-hand side as they look to put a corner in. I thought it went in then from this angle, but
I
it
don't
was
actually think the ball
You'll
came
be
in,
able
to
to,
be honest.
no, it was a
You'll be able to
very
hide
poor
out,
corner. It
yeah.
never hit the pitch. Straight out for a goal kick, and Salford will have
Don't know
a sigh of relief there, as they've
like
got away with one
25.
very easily there. But Leeds' left-hand side, if there's going to be a goal, I think it'll be coming from there next.
Yeah, it will be.
Brilliant there. They're beating their players, just not being able to perform in the final third. It's the same story. Putting balls in, it's getting nicely defended. As they look to make another run here on the left-hand side, and it's well defended from Salford. As they have the ball here, Abby Lamb picks up the ball, dribbles, turns, plays it into the centre, which is given away easily to number 31. And another long ball down the left-hand side, and that's where the pitch plays. There was a lucky bounce there when Leeds definitely could have been played in. Oh, and it's unlucky there as it hits off both players, and Salford look to counter-attack now. Finally safe as a bit of ping-pong there. You know, as Ty from AFTV would like to say, you can't forget it's been raining.
No, you cannot forget it has been raining. And speaking of AFTV,
Bit of physicality shown there. That shows frustration. I don't think it's...
if Ty from AFTV were here, he'd be calling this referee a cheat, the amount he's been talking to these Salford players.
It was a little budget showing you there. Part of the English game. It was unneeded, but I don't think it was...
Unnecessary perhaps, but you got to think, again, this isn't ballet. This is a physical game, and these are physical players as we've seen from this game so far.
No, Salford have shown to be tough this game, very much so, and so have Leeds Beckett, you know. It's a great tackle there from Salford, just trying to make sure that Leeds Beckett don't make the final third again, as they have a lot of times this half, because you can't keep on hoping that they miss their chances.
No, I think it's clear what Salford have been doing this second half. Ever since they got that third goal, you know, they've been defending quite well. Leeds Beckett have been pressing forward with it.
Yeah, the Salford defence have looked a lot stronger than they have last week, only conceding 2 this game in a very back and forth game. I know you don't want to concede much, but when it's a game like this, very back and forth, university level, it's not bad. They're missing Annie Flanagan, obviously, who's left this season, and she was fantastic, but they don't seem phased this game. They look very strong out there.
I think, yeah, again, I want to give credit to Ruth in goal. You know, I know conceding 2 goals again, but she's been commanding her area, as you can see here, getting the ball off the centre half and playing it long. She's been good in goal today, hasn't she?
Great long ball, yeah.
Made some fantastic saves, and the distribution has boded well for Salford in what seems to be a game where they don't want to play out from the back. They don't want to take many risks, and it's paid off.
Yeah, if you see, that was fantastic from her. The defenders, there was a miscommunication, but she was shouting. She knew it was hers and plays it up into midfield very well. And Salford get a chance from it, and we've seen a lot. She's been put in an awkward position, expecting that a lot of the chances are going to come from her, from the back. She's been smashing them up, and she's done it really, really well. Very impressed. Talking about goalkeepers, one goalkeeper, a male goalkeeper, our good friend from Salford Sport, Sevi, is on the basketball today with Bix, I believe, which will also be going out on Salford Sport TV.
Do you think he'd be impressed by the performance of Ruth in goal today?
I think he will. I think he needs to learn 1 or 2 things from her, because in our 5-a-side team, sometimes he can have a bit of a floppy wrist. And you know, number 11's been great this game. See, she's been trying to make these things happen with very little of the ball. I think she's been wonderful.
Yeah, in a game where there's not been a lot of individual sort of brilliance, there's been a lot of team effort, a lot of high pressing. We've seen some individuals from Salford, for example T, you know, who really brought a spark to this game, and given Salford the chances that have ultimately put them in the lead.
No, exactly. It has been a few fantastic players here. He's back to playing out from the back. You know, it's what scored them goals. It's also what conceded them goals. So I think at this point in the game, they're trying to be risky. Good strength from number 11 there. She guides the ball but just loses it to Leeds Beckett, who also hold up the ball and try get it down the promising left-hand side, which has been this game. And Leeds Beckett win the ball back. Salford have the ball here. Almost composed, but she does lose it to Leeds Beckett, who looks to beat her for pace, but it's going to be hard. She had a good few yards on her there. And it's out for the throw and playing it safe. We just want to say, because it's a Wednesday night, it's also a social night for the sports teams, and we've seen, sorry, 1 second, that we'll have to hold that thought as Leeds Beckett do have the ball out on the right. Number 16 beats her player, looks to make a cross into the box, turns, great dribbling here, no one can get near her, plays it in, and it's well defended at the back from the right back of Salford. That was brilliant feet there, down the right hand side, which hasn't been used very much.
Yeah, she's done very well there. It's the Leeds Beckett number 16. And we're going to see this now in these last 10 minutes. They're just going to keep applying pressure, keep coming at Salford.
No, massively. She could have been in one of those tiny five-a-side nets there with 8 players on her, and she would have still capped the ball. That was brilliant. But as we were saying, for the social night, the men's team today, we've seen them ready for the night out. We've seen Harry Chisnell dressed up as Mario, which he looks a bit ridiculous, I would say. So does Alex White, but as Alex White was dressed up as Luigi, he looks a little bit less ridiculous than he does day to day.
Let's hope none of your mates tune into this game, because they will just hear a massive amount of ribbing from you.
Slander. Other than Shawn Michael.
Well, yeah, well, Shawn, very complimentary about him.
That's a great touch there, talking about complimentary from Salford, but they play it up to nothing. They seem like Salford don't look very dangerous.
No, you expect that, because you know they went up early on in the second half, and now they don't really need to feel dangerous, you must think. Leeds have been by far the most active team, pressing forward here.
They are down this left-hand side again, as Ruth commands her area there.
Fantastic stop.
That is brilliant. I didn't think she would go for that, but she does. She wins the ball, safe hands. She's been brilliant at that. Really good. Sweeper keeper. It's like watching Manuel Neuer. Because, you know, we had questions on the first goal. Should she have saved it? But
well, I mean, questions will be asked of everyone. You know, it's a team effort, you must remember.
no, of course, but you don't need to be a world-class shot stopper when you can be a sweeper keeper like that.
She has been unbelievable as far today to stop Leeds, because they had the majority of the chances.
I've been really impressed. That's very good from Salford there. Number 5, I believe that is Lennis Cook, very composed there. That's what Salford need, really composed here as they lose the ball. And it's a rough tackle from number 15, which is surprising because the referee doesn't give it. Did he have his eyes shut for that? Because I don't think it was a foul, but
I think he needs your prescription, to be honest.
He seems to think everything's a foul.
Well, referees do have a hard job.
They do, as Finn Gaynor knows.
As Finn Gaynor does know. Indeed.
Nice turn there from Leeds Beckett as they look to play their player in. Number 11 looks to take a shot. And Leeds Beckett still have the ball. Nicely turned past the player and it's out for a corner. That was great again from Ruth. Not quite out. Needed a bit of help from her defenders. But you're always going to need help from a defender, because that is what the game of football is about, and it's out for a corner, which I'm sure Salford would be very happy down. But they do. Number 6 is down here, but she looks up. She's a tough cookie. I think she'll carry on. We're approaching into the final 15 minutes of the game now, as Salford have to defend this corner from Leeds Beckett. And as I keep on reiterating, I've been really impressed by the corners recently. They seem to have improved a lot last season, didn't beat the first man, but both teams here have looked dangerous, so Salford will have to be strong in defending this. But I'm sure Ruth will be claiming her box. And it was a less impressive corner as it falls to 59, who saw her name in the headlights. She saw her name.
It's an ambitious effort from number 59, but you know, more balls don't need donating to the River Railway. It does already have enough, so if people could stop doing that, it would be brilliant.
She saw her name written in Salford Sport TV history as a brilliant goal.
And that would have been a fantastic goal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think she wanted the first Alex Duncan explosion for a brilliant goal.
Gary Neville-esque.
Yeah, but with shots like that, you don't get it, unfortunately.
Big close today. Some of the goals we've seen today have been fantastic. So
Massive.
if we get another one, perhaps I'll.
Then you'll be on it. That's what we want to see. As number 16 plays the ball in, and it's straight to the goalkeeper. We might notice here. Ruth went down for a few seconds there. I feel like she knows the game is closing up here and just wants to kill it off.
That's the sign of a good goalkeeper.
That's what you have to, exactly. Manuel Neuer, as we said. Just notice that number 46 has switched wings again. I think
she just wants to speak to us, doesn't she?
She's missed talking to the old Salford Sport TV crew. Number 16 looking dangerous in the last few minutes. And it's a very direct pass there as number 15 is played in. She doesn't have much options, but she's got a player at the back post and it just misses. She did well from a hard situation, I think.
Throughout the second half, Leeds have been the only team attacking ever since the Salford goal. But again, they can't quite find that killer pass or that killer shot. And maybe that's why a switch and a couple of substitutions have been made for Leeds.
No, exactly. I thought she was going to pass to our mate number 46, but it was a direct pass. Awkward touch, but
I tell you, if she
deals
scores,
with that touch well.
we will not hear the end of it.
We will not. I might have to go, and Jonathan will do the rest of the commentary because I can't be bothered hearing with that. The ball's here still for Leeds Beckett as they hoof it up. They look to be getting desperate, but they do have time to create some good chances as they have all of this second half. They've been very unlucky not to score. I'm sure their XG is high, but the game's won on the field.
XG in university football.
Not on paper.
People aren't going to like that.
And we go to Statman Sevi. He'll have the XG. Alex, as a Manc, whereabouts in Manchester are you from?
I'm from East Manchester, so about an hour away from Salford.
Oh, nice.
It's not a bad commute, but it's not nice in the morning when you've got a lecture.
No,
So
no,
East
not
Manchester,
at all.
Gorton actually, which is was the birthplace of Manchester City.
Ah,
Which is quite unfortunate considering I'm a United fan.
you're a red, yeah. Well, my family are from Altrincham.
Oh really?
So-
So the posh side.
Yes, shout out to Altrincham.
Shout out to all areas of Salford and Greater Manchester. You know, I'm sure we've got people
Exactly.
from all sorts, and
Yeah.
Leeds as well.
Exactly, and Leeds. I've got special place in my heart for Hale in Manchester, which is a very posh area.
All
but-
of the really lovely areas.
Yeah. I went trick-or-treating once, and Ander Herrera was at the door. That's a fun fact for you. But another fun fact is that 15 is running through on goal. It's a one-on-one. The chance they've been craving all game. And it's
a
Ruth once
fantastic
again.
save. The referee's given a penalty.
That is a horrendous decision.
What was that for?
I don't think that was a penalty. Our presenter here, Jonathan, is saying that it was from behind, so maybe it should have been. But
No, look, on second thought, perhaps it should have been a penalty, but you know, all the credit for me was going to go to Ruth in goal because she looked like she was coming out to collect it for the Leeds Beckett forward, but just taken down by a defender, and it's poor. Salford have been defending this entire second half. It's been fantastic to stop this.
So we believe it was the defender who took her out, although Ruth had it, which she must be disappointed with her defender there because she did all the work. And the penalty is being taken here. Oh, and it's just slotted in. I thought Ruth would have it, but unfortunately not for Salford, as it's anyone's game coming in to the last 10 minutes.
You can't say it's not deserved. Leeds Beckett have been on top throughout the second half.
They have been knocking on the door massively. I'd be gutted if I was Ruth because she has played excellently, really, really well. And unfortunately, her defender did let her down there because she had the ball, saved with her legs, but the penalty was given, and it probably was the right decision.
Such a shame after what has been a great defensive performance from Salford in this second half, just to stop the Leeds attack.
But you know, as a neutral, as being a half Leeds, half Salford man, Dad from Bradford, Mum from Manchester, it's always nice to see a close game 3-3, so it's anyone's game in the last few minutes.
And from the Salford perspective, you know, you've got to be disappointed.
No, of course.
Especially the Ruth in goal. You know, you got to feel for her because she's been incredible all game. You know, coming out, it seemed like it was her ball, but obviously a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah,
At the back.
it was a tackle that didn't need to be made because although it was a one-on-one, Ruth has made those claims a lot this game, and when you're coming in from behind, you know it's going to be a penalty. You've got to trust your goalkeeper, and unfortunately, I don't know if it's a lack of trust or just lack of decision making. But
Well, you got to remember as well, you know, these players are new. You know, Ruth's new. Her debut was only last week. So, bit of miscommunication. They're still getting to know each other, and it's a shame, of course. But at the end of the day, it's football. These things happen.
of course, we do have to give them time. As I was saying earlier, I did go trick-or-treating at Ander Herrera's house, which was
Love him.
very
Fantastic
cool.
footballer. We've seen Chase on Herrera in this game with a dogged style. Very aggressive, hasn't it?
And you can tell he had money because he gave me a full-size Twix.
Full size to it.
Yeah, but number 46 picks up the ball here and she plays a great pass in here to number 15 who looks to get a goal and she finishes it. The woman who won the penalty scores a brilliant goal.
And it's a misery compiler for Salford. I mean, one after the other. From 3-2 up, it's now 4-3 to Leeds Beckett.
And this shows how Leeds Beckett were knocking on the door and a game can be flipped in the matter of minutes as it was then. I'm not going to lie, maybe Ruth could have done better. It wasn't the best finishes down the middle. She is clearly more of a sweeper keeper than a shot stopper. But unfortunately, her side have just not been locked in defensively recently. They slip it through and it's a goal from 15 who did win the penalty, which was brilliant. And Salford need to change something quickly if they want to get a point in this game. They look too comfortable for those 3 points. And now they're chasing one.
Oh, you're not coming in?
We're joined here by my good friend Bix Williams. Do you want to say anything?
Unfortunately, guys, I feel like I maybe jinxed it because I got here like as soon as the penalty was given. Yeah, my bad, guys, for that. But the ladies are doing so well. It's just a shame that it's been turned on its head. But yeah.
Well, Leeds have been knocking on the door this entire second half.
It's not full time, is it, Alex?
It's not full time. There is still time for Salford to come back, but the way they've been playing in this second half, they've just been defensive quality from Salford. That's all we've seen. And since the first goal, the penalty, heads have dropped clearly.
And Leeds have played brilliantly, and it's almost shades of the same game from last season that me, Bix and Finn covered. Leeds very attacking, and at the end of the day, that is what has got them the lead this game. Unfortunately, as Salford have, I thought they were very good this half. I thought they were very compact. They knew what they wanted, but unfortunately, in the game, a one-goal lead, it can be the most dangerous scoreline in football. But Salford looking to get a goal here, and they go for the Trivella, which was an interesting move, Dimitar Berbatov-esque, but straight into the defender, unfortunately. Now's not the time to get fancy. Now's the time to get a goal, which number 7's looking to do as she turns Oh, that was a nice turn, looking to take it on a right, but it was well defended. The game's getting more physical here, as Salford get desperate and are looking to drive the ball up the field.
As we head into these last few minutes, definitely becoming more open. Salford now chasing the game.
And it is offside. And we're going into under 5 minutes here, so Salford need to change something now. As the ball comes to Salford there, but she loses it, and the body language there looked defeatist. It looked like she's lost the 3 points instead of striving for the one. Of course, that's unfair. She's played a great game and a lot of football, but
Well, I mean, if heads are dropped from the Salford's perspective, you won't be surprised because they've gone from, you know, winning the game somewhat against the run of play to now being down and out, it seems.
no, of course, it's very difficult to deal with. And Leeds Beckett going for that left-hand side, which has been so beautiful to them all game. Plays a ball in. Ruth doesn't need to touch it. A lot of calls for a corner here from the referee. And it looks like he's not giving it. Brilliant goal kick there. Salford are holding the ball. They need to keep hold of this, but they lose it. And this is a chance for Leeds Beckett to kill off the game and finally finish it off. And it's in Ruth's hand. She needs to get up. Number 11. She will be looking to try and make the counter-attack, but it's straight into our friend number 46, who gives it away.
It's another reason why we're disappointed that Salford have gone down, because I'm sure we won't hear the end of it.
No,
Number 46,
exactly.
who is bombing down this right-hand side here. It's a fantastic tackle from Salford.
Brilliant tackle. Mind you of Nevanja Vidic
I suppose so. If you were to compare it to anyone.
or Marcus Rojo.
Marcus Rojo, I mean, that is a Rojo. I mean, the way this game's been going and how physical it has been.
There's been a lot of Rojo challenges this game, which is what I want.
What you want? You want to see a bit of
Yeah,
fight?
I like a bit of physicality in football. We see our presenter here, Jonathan. No, number 11 has got the ball and she's looking. It's only really her here as she drives wide, looks to make the pass and loses the ball in a difficult situation. Leeds Beckett have the ball here, looking to kill off the game. 46 makes a run. She's got 15 in the box. Takes it first time. It's not a bad ball at all, and it's a brilliant finish there.
What a fantastic goal for Leeds Beckett, just to kill off the game here. Number 46 down that right-hand side, our friend number 46, should we say. You know, she told us she was confident, she told us she had the skill, and she's just done that exactly. Running down the right-hand side, she puts a fantastic ball across, and none of the Salford players just pick up on this late runner. It's a fantastic strike.
No, it's great intelligence from her as well. I was looking at the player running into the 6-yard box, but she didn't think of that. She saw the late run from midfield, almost Lampard-esque, ran in, finished, and it was the best finish in the game. Top left corner, struck first time as the cross was hit first time as well. I think that was brilliant, and if there's a way to kill off a game, that is it. It is now. Leeds Beckett 4, Salford 2. Shout out to Alex White, man.
All I'm saying is don't put you on countdown. 4-2-5-3, come on.
I got it wrong. It's been a tie day. I've been writing articles and I have currently got wet feet, so let me off. We've got Thomas Chardnick here giggling at that. Do you want to say a few words? This is our tech genius behind the scenes, Thomas Chardnick.
I'd like to say first, thank you guys for not swearing so far. If you have, I will find you and kill you. But this is a fantastic game. Unfortunately, I've not been able to watch much of it because I've been trying to get those rugby interviews up. But honestly, I'd like to say, as someone who, for the first time ever, was on the team sheet of a game, these people to be put on display and fight for their uni is really something truly commendable. I know Jonathan over here, he made his first official appearance for the university last week, and I realise say that, I mean, I didn't even step foot on the pitch, but very close.
And some lovely colour commentary from Thomas here as we see Salford perhaps getting another chance to get a foothold back in this game, although a bit too late at this point, you got to think.
And it was beautiful words there from a beautiful man, Thomas, who, you know,
Go Salford.
Salford Sport wouldn't be the same without him. Him and Bix Williams, really the driving force of it, and we're very glad to have him on the team. As 46 picks up the ball here, plays it in the middle. It looks like Salford heads have dropped. 16 looking for a little stat pad here, and that was not very good. And it's straight into the goalkeeper. That wasn't very good, just like my commentary there wasn't very good. And the game is over here. It is 5-3 to Leeds Beckett, as both teams put on a brilliant performance, but at the end of the day,
yeah, well, a late surge from Leeds gives them the victory here away at Salford on a wet night here at Peel Park. It's a shame for Salford as they got that early goal in the second half and then looked to defend well throughout the second, but Leeds Beckett by far the better team, you think, on the day.
It's full time here at Peel Park. Final score is Salford Women's 3 and Leeds Beckett Seconds 5 in the end. The second half was quite solid from Salford. They grabbed the goal and defended really well until the last 10 minutes, where 3 goals were conceded. And I think the final score is fair in the end. But Salford, it's a good performance still. They were clinical in front of goal today, and can look forward to next week and build on this performance.